Good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful afternoon. I can't complain here. It's been actually a really good day. As you can see behind me, I have a ton of all-wheel drive parts, as well as if you follow my Instagram or my Facebook, you can see that I actually picked up a trailer today. I won't be borrowing my friends anymore since I'll be able to use my own. So I'm super thankful of all the great opportunities that I've been able to have today and how I got there. Without further ado, we're just gonna dive in straight to what the topic of the video is. All-wheel drive Honda build series. So there have been tons of people in the Honda community very recently in about the last year that have been diving into the all-wheel drive conversion. After CLM, the Section 8, which you saw at the beginning of the video, after they went into deep 8s and then touched high 7s, it's been crazy. People have been jumping on the wagon and everything. Then Frustrate just recently, barely 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe, hit a 7.9, which is crazy in an all-wheel drive Honda application. So many people have been asking me, are you doing all-wheel drive in the Integra in the last couple weeks? Honestly, it is something that I've really considered. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I kind of wanna do it for next year. I know I've said in the channel before, and I've also said to people face to face that I really wanted to do the Integra Sports front wheel drive. Given how I have everything inside of the car cut and the car is pretty light, sports front wheel drive, I would have to add a little bit of weight and there would be a lot more restrictions. Not to say that there's anything wrong with sports front wheel drive, but it is a very it's a very competitive class that's been tried and proven over the last couple years, many years actually, and it's very competitive. And I think it's a lot more that I can handle right now, and compared to an all-wheel drive class that's just new right now and people are still diving in. So the Integra may go all-wheel drive next year for 2019. It's not confirmed. I don't have a kit lined up or anything. That's just something that I want to do. Brings me to my next part. Right over here, I have an all-wheel drive B-Series transmission, along with the transfer case, element axles, and element rear diff. I picked this up from this guy in Jacksonville for a great deal. Like every day you see these going up for more and more price. The prices are getting ridiculous on them actually. But I actually got this for a really good deal. And my plan, honestly, is to do the CRX all-wheel drive. I know Young Static actually just released his video about a week ago that for his Honda Build Challenge, he's gonna be doing his CRX all-wheel drive as well, and I talked to him about it, and it was funny because like neither of us had talked about it previously before he announced it or anything, but we were both in the market for it in our own areas looking for it and everything. So please don't say that I'm copying him, or that if you guys see his video after mine that he's copying me. We're just building what we want. That's just get that out of the air or whatever. So 9 times out of 10, people doing the all-wheel drive swap and making big power, they're all using the Wagon rear differential. Most of them, I think almost all of them, are also K-series rather than the B-series. Reason being, the B-series transmission is a lot weaker for the all-wheel drive platform especially, that it starts to break up and have a lot of issues right about the 500 horsepower mark. If you guys already are in the channel, or if you're not new to the channel, I'm actually putting together a block over there. Where is it? Right there. And a crank right there, which is a Stroker B-Series 2.2 liter. So that's gonna be a nitrous build as of right now, with a progressive kit as well. It's not gonna be a crazy shock on drivetrain or engine either. So it's not gonna be like a crazy amount of power. I wanna make high 300s, maybe 400 eventually on the bottle, and just be good right there. Maybe next year throw a little boost at it, but I wanted something simple that I could throw together to CRX and do a step-by-step documentation of the all-wheel drive process. So over here, obviously, we have the components. Back to what I was saying, a lot of people do the rear wagon differential off of like the 88 to 91, if I'm not mistaken, because it's a lot stronger and it's a viscous coupler setup, or it's a different type of differential. I'm still learning all this, so if you guys want to chime in the comment section, I'd love to hear what exactly is the reason that people are doing it. But from what I know, it's basically a good differential versus a clutch activated differential, which is what the CRV and Honda Element diffs are. One thing that I was reading up online is a lot of CRV forums talk about off-roading CRVs and some of their issues with the all-wheel drive system, or the real-time four-wheel drive as they call it. is that the rear slips a little bit more than they like, and it does like a very loud screeching noise upon low speed acceleration, because that's basically the clutch packs inside of the diff slipping. They have an upgrade for the CRV, which is the element differential. If I'm not mistaken, it's the 2008 to 2011, which is the strongest, and then this is the 2003 to 2007 differential. Like I said, I could be wrong on this, but just to what I've been reading up, that's the differential that I have right here. This actually comes out of an 04 element, and from what I've been reading, they're a little bit stronger than the CRV. They're not as good as the Wagon ones, but like I said, I'm not going for the crazy power like a sports front-wheel drive converted to all-wheel drive. I'm not doing a high horsepower, high turbo horsepower car. This is just for a simple build. So my goal with this platform that I have, SP Tuning, as well as the current build that I'm doing right now, I haven't seen more than a few forums online on how to all-wheel drive your car. So what I want to do, I want to put together a whole step-by-step process. Today we're working on axle modification, or today we're working on the differential mounting. Today we want to do the mounts for the car itself. We want to do, like, I don't know, you know, trailing arms, for example, or the lower control arms for the trailing arms. There are about 2 or 3 kits, one being the FCS kit right now, the all-wheel drive ones that you can buy online. FCS has a wonderful product, and I can't wait to see what the big companies are able to do with it. So I'm not knocking them 100% at all. But for the everyday guy that wants to do kind of like a DIY and isn't afraid to fabricate a few mounts here or there or something, or like a rear differential mount, stuff like that, this would basically be the how-to for you. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video for today. I just want to do a brief introduction. Obviously this is full of leaves. It was sitting for quite a bit, but the diff, or the transfer case, engages with the transmission. Obviously it's the all-wheel drive model, stick shift. I just have to get the cables for it because the guy had the transmission and the shifter. He just didn't have the cables. That shouldn't be an issue to find whatsoever. This is the 2004 Honda Element rear differential. It also has the rear mount. We're gonna see if we can maybe modify this as well as the back one and kind of make an easy mount for us. Obviously we don't have anything set in stone. I just picked this up today, and we're gonna be doing a lot of R&D here in-house just so we can find the best way to do it from your house. Then these are the Honda Element axles that he had laying around with him. We're not 100% sure if they're even the right size, even if they were going to be the right spline count or anything. Obviously that goes into the differential, but we don't have a rear trailing arm setup. So this is all going to be a research and develop for the channel. So I would love to have your guys' input down in the comment section below. Are you mad at me for not doing it on the Integra? Are you happy that I'm going to be testing it out on another car before the Integra? And do you think that I should just ditch the whole B-Series platform, go directly to K-Series, and not worry about the infamous B-Series all-wheel drive problems? Please let me know in your comment section below. This is going to be going down immediately. In the next month or two, the plan is to actually have the car all put together, drive line and all, motor starting and everything, and have it all-wheel drive converted. Right now, it's September 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's September 23rd. And my goal is for early November to have all of this done, which a lot of people might say it's kind of pushing it or rushing it. I don't think that it'll be rushing it at all because, you know, we have most of our parts right now, and I have 2 days off a week. So those 2 days I can tackle off a lot of stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure to share this video if you think somebody would benefit from watching a whole all-wheel drive step-by-step process. And please stay tuned for more. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you aren't already, and stay tuned for the next couple videos. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening and enjoy your day.